Hello, hello out there in YouTube land. This is the ambassador coming to you again. Yes, we're going to be talking about today, but before we talk about that, please share, like, and subscribe to my videos. Please subscribe. It would help me out so much. So yes, we're going to be talking about the migrant crisis in New York City, which there are other cities as well. But we're going to be talking about New York City because they had started evicting all these people that have come from the border. So, yes, and not only that, I guess President Biden is flying 30,000 in every month as well. So I don't know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. All of us have been voting Democrat, but I can tell you this is something unprecedented that is happening today. So yes, we're going to see this short video. It'll be about 4 minutes of the New York City and people being evicted. And where are these people going to go? I mean, the city is taking care of these migrants on their budget, which is impeding on other people in the community, which other people in the community, they're taking all the resources from the black community. They always bring in these immigrants and put them in the black community. So yes, this is what's happening, people. Taking the resources from the black communities. They're really fighting hard in Chicago about this situation because there's people in the United States who need money, who need help all over this country. Veterans, senior citizens, the disabled, all kind of people, poor people need help right here where all this money is going to other countries and other countries' people. So I'm going to show you this short clip. It's about 4 minutes long of what is happening in New York City, and then I will be back. And so also I have this product that is being sold nationwide or worldwide where you put a few drops in your coffee and you start to lose weight immediately. It's such a good product. It's done by a nutrition who knows what he is doing. So you put a few drops in your coffee and the weight starts to come off. And the video will show you all the good things about it. So just click on the link in the description and see this great product where people are losing weight so fast, easy, and safely. So, okay, we're going to get to the video and I will be right back.
Advocates blasting Mayor Eric Adams and his administration for implementing a policy that evicts migrant families with children.
We're still getting thousands of migrants and asylums who are coming here. And so we want to give clear messages on what's expected. The overwhelming number of people who are there, they want to take the next step in their American dream. But you do have a numerical minority that we want to give clarity to, that you can't come into our systems and be disruptive and in their neighborhoods.
More than 80% of New Yorkers say that the recent migrant influx is a serious problem.
When migrants first came to sanctuary cities, Democrats rolled out the red carpet. They pitched them wedding tents, filled them with recliners, popcorn machines, Xboxes. Leaders of sanctuary cities campaigned on the issue and boasted about all the illegals they'd let in.
Protect our immigrants during the COVID, our immigrants stayed. They provided a service for the city, and I believe we need to continue to make sure this is a sanctuary city.
But house guests can only stay for so long before getting on your nerves. The migrants are now causing trouble in the communities that were forced to take them in.
Dozens of migrants refusing to leave this hotel in Midtown Manhattan. This Venezuelan man saying he's tired and cold, questioning if this is the harsh reality of the American dream.
In New York City, where officials tell us resources are overwhelmed. Across public hospitals in New York City over the last year, nearly 30,000 visits by migrants and 300 new babies born to migrant moms. Staff here at Bellevue Hospital tell us they're eager to help, but the numbers are tough.
This has been the hardest work that I've ever done, but it's been the most impactful work that I've ever done.
And most of the visits to the taxpayer-funded legal clinic here are by migrants.
Our clinics are full, and there there are waiting lists, and people are turning people away or referring them to other places.
Randy Redkin from New York's Legal Assistance Group says so many migrants are asking for legal help on asylum representation and health care access. Now, she says, American citizens who need legal assistance with issues like eviction and insurance have to wait up to 10 weeks.
If you ask me, do we need more resources for legal services? I would say absolutely yes.
Parents in Brooklyn outraged after the city decided to use their kids' school to house migrants who had to be evacuated from the Floyd Bennett field.
What happened last night at Madison High School is a perfect example of what not to do. These kids and their families were punished for the failure of Joe Biden to secure our border. It is unacceptable that our schools have to accept migrants and cancel school for students who are supposed to go to school and learn every single day. Look, I think this is on the mayor's administration. I think that they've opened up the door and really rolled out the red carpet for illegal immigration here when they said, we're welcoming all immigrants, and we do welcome immigrants, but you have to do that legally. And now that they've done this, they have to come up with a plan that doesn't affect our local students, our families, our residents, our constituents, New Yorkers. This is not sustainable. It's unacceptable. We're about to spend $12 billion on this crisis.
So because of the cold weather, there's been a lot of attention on migrant families who are being evicted from local shelters after 60 days.
Exactly, Stephen, Teresa. As everyone knows, it has been freezing out here, and this new policy that evicts migrant families with children after 60 days has been in place for almost 2 weeks. Now, behind me, you can see the Roosevelt Hotel. This has been serving as a welcome center for newly arriving migrants, and now the reticketing center for migrant families with eviction notices.
Our mayor is a slumlord.
City council members and immigration advocates blasting Mayor Eric Adams and his administration for implementing a policy that evicts migrant families with children after 60 days. If these families cannot find their own housing within that time, they have to return to the Roosevelt Hotel and reapply for shelter. While a similar policy for single adult migrants has been in place for several months, this new recent policy change that now impacts migrant families with children has many, including the city council speaker, pushing back against the mayor.
I urge the mayor to abandon this counterproductive and cruel tactic and instead pursue more sound management.
Last week, the administration amended this policy so that pregnant migrants in their third trimester and women with newborn babies will not receive eviction notices until their babies turn 6 months old. In response to the rally, the Adams administration says they've had to make these drastic policy decisions because they are out of room and resources to care for such a large number of migrants, calling again for a federal solution. More than 170,000 migrants have received care since the spring of 2022, and 68,000 migrants are currently being housed by the city. Deputy Speaker Diana Ayala disagreed with the mayor that the city is out of room.
I've been in meetings where I have been told directly that one of the motives for this policy is really to make people uncomfortable enough. So I don't believe that the mayor is being honest.
Advocates also say that moving kids around to different shelters disrupts their education, with some kids being forced to bounce around to different schools.
They have not been getting all the help this administration claims they've been giving them. These human beings are being moved from shelter to shelter. Shelter staff have lost their mail and say that since they moved, they had to return their mail to sender. These are life-changing documents.
Now, according to a recent Siena College poll that came out this morning, more than 80% of New Yorkers say that the recent migrant influx is a serious problem.
If you have at least $50,000 saved for retirement right now in 2023, did you know that you can legally become your...
What they're doing is they're ringing doorbells. They rang my doorbell, and my girlfriend answered, and they stuck a government-paid telephone right in the face. They're already pre-programmed in English, and it said, can I have some money? And she turned them away. There was 2 little children with them. They're going door to door. They went into Marine Park during the Christmas holidays at night. And the neighbors were concerned. They were scared. They were coming in through the side doors, ringing doorbells, asking for food, asking for money. Just this week, they stole one woman's laundry in front of her house. They're getting free Metro cards, so they take the bus into Kings Plaza to the shopping center, and they're robbing stores inside there. They're panhandling in the middle of the street.
What are you expecting
it's
to
madness.
do?
I mean,
we feel bad for anybody that can't put food on the table when they have young kids or can't wear a warm coat in the wintertime. But I mean, this is enough. I mean, we have enough panhandlers as it is that are American citizens. We have enough thieves as it is. I mean, this city is full. It's full. And there's no jobs. I thought they were coming here to work. There's no jobs here?
No, there's nothing available. There's 1,700 migrants in the Floyd Bennett fields with nothing to do. They're freezing to death in there. They have to leave their bunker area in order to wash up and take care of their needs. The children are not being schooled. It's a horrifying situation. It's only going to get worse.
And are you giving them any money, or what do you think? Does that just encourage more panhandling?
No, it doesn't make a difference. They're not going to stop. They're very incessant with what they're doing. I don't see an end to this situation. I don't.
Do you blame Mayor Eric Adams? Because, I mean, he's just handling the wave that Biden let in.
He is. He's asked the federal government for help, and it's funny that he went to a Democratic mayor who went to a Democratic president 10 times and was shown the door 10 times.
We were going to have a shelter.
Okay, you saw the video. So please comment on what you think about the migrant situation. Please like and share my videos. Please actually subscribe. I need subscribers, so please help me out in that area. So yeah, what do you think about what is happening in New York? People are just so needing help, so needing a place to stay. But the whole thing is, there's not enough housing in the whole America. Everybody is having a hard time trying to find shelter. And plus the prices are so high now. A one bedroom costing $1,500, $1,700, $1,800. Oh, this is unprecedented. We have never seen anything like this before. So yes, people are having a hard time in New York. I do feel for the migrants. They were told to come here, but they were helping many of them, but a lot of them were not getting any help at all, especially the people that come from Africa. They were having a hard time. They were not getting the same things that the people coming across the border. They were not getting help like that. And they also staged a protest about it, that the black migrants were just being left out of all of it. And so some of the migrants, well, a lot of them, I think it was like 67,000 of them were getting $10,000 credit cards, food, shelter. They were getting free transportation, free daycare, free health. They were getting all that. But the rest of the people, I don't know what is going to happen with them. So, yeah, people, this is a serious situation, and I am just so sorry that this is happening. But, okay, please share, like, and subscribe to my video. Also, go to the description and get this great weight loss product and click on the link in the description. So I will see you again.